We are lowering the cage. Right. The cookie cage.
Oh, dip.
I'm not. Yeah, I'll bring cookies over. It's Wargames and we got cookies. We are 5 Alive. I'm Bobby T.
I'm Martin.
And I'm Prizzo.
And right now they are lowering the cage for... Let me just hit the mute on that one.
Yes.
They're lowering the cage for Wargames right now. We're watching it live.
Super
if you want to sync up with us, the cage is literally coming down to the ring right now.
Now, do they put the Punjabi prison
around all of that
now?
Yeah, so
sweet.
We're going to eat some cookies here while we do the show here. So if you've been with us before, you know we just kind of talk and hang out. In the chat, leave anything you want to say. We will definitely respond to everybody who wants to talk.
Live, baby.
And now the question is, who you got?
I'm going to go with Sanity.
All right.
Yeah, I mean, probably Undisputed Era, simply because that's kind of, this is their push. And I like the fact that one of them is going for the Arn Anderson glasses tucked in t-shirt jeans look.
I love that Arn Anderson has become this like archetype basically. Like, now he just has to come out with some chino shorts and a polo shirt.
Salmon polo shirt.
Ooh.
Oh yeah. I love Fish and O'Reilly.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Sanity on this one. I think Sanity's gonna win it. This is kind of their match.
Yeah.
Seems like a oh boy, yeah, I don't know. This is gonna be a hard one. Yeah, I'm gonna stick with Sanity. I like what they've been doing. Now I guess the other question is, who's bleeding and how and who and how?
Jeez.
I think we're gonna see Young is gonna bleed.
Oh yeah.
And
definitely Fisher O'Reilly.
Yeah, Fisher O'Reilly, and maybe Roderick Strong.
Maybe. Yeah. I think he starts getting gigged at one point.
Yeah. You know what? This will just turn into a mass transit incident. He's gonna say, "Just cut me. You cut me, and then just keep hitting me."
No. Let's not have that happen. Yeah. So they're just playing the recap of what led to these events, and it was a whole bunch of awesome.
Seems like there's a fire in a trash can.
Well, it's Sanity.
You saying that there's a dumpster fire?
No, man, that just seems dangerous, having a fire in a trash can like that. I mean, I don't know.
You got a fuzzy IBC root beer.
Sweet.
There you go.
Speaking of, we are going to have our own beer coming out December 6th. Technical difficulties by Front Porch Brewing from Wallingford, Connecticut. That night we'll be filming our Wrestling Live wrap-up show from their tap room. So be sure to tune in for that. It'll be a pretty good time. Alright, I'm going to pass forward on this one because now we're just watching the update.
This is a big recap here.
It's a very long recap. It's why it is? It's because they're setting up the cage. The cage takes forever.
So it looks like Sanity and, Killian Dane and I forget the other guy's name. Alexander Wolf are being placed into the cage. Eric Young starting the match for Sanity. And the way it works is, I believe it's every 3 minutes they unlock one of the cages.
It's 5. It's going to be 5 minutes, and then 3 minutes, I think, is the final. At one point, there will be one person from one team and 3 people, like, complete teams versus one person. So
sounds like a menage a trois of pain.
So I was reading about... I was reading about the cage in general, and there's no top on this cage.
Yeah, there's no top on the cage. A lot of people were complaining about that, but Triple H basically said, "Look, with the way guys do stuff these days, especially from the top rope and everything, to have a top on the cage would just be dumb." Which I agree with him with. You want dudes willing to do crazy stuff. You don't want to make it harder for them. So.
See, I read a little different that Vince said no.
Very well could have been.
And the man with 3 H's wanted it, but that's not how it worked.
Yeah. Well, who knows?
Oh, come on. If this were real life, you just grab that guy's arm and have the other guy kick his right in the elbow and break it in half. Freaking kayfabe.
The only way, Vince originally wanted a Punjabi prison, and Triple H was like, nah.
He's like, you can't do in that match.
And he's like, no. What do you mean?
It's the only way I can
every match.
ejaculate.
Every match is a Punjabi. prison. So it looks like Adam Cole is starting the match for Undisputed Era, which means Fish and O'Reilly are getting locked in the cage.
Alright, so it just means that
the one thing I noticed,
it'll be
this guy reminds
Dillinger,
me,
Dillinger,
Strong. I really noticed there are a lot of NWO similarities as far as the music for Undisputed Era and like I said, NWO, very, very similar.
This guy reminds me of a poor man's Shawn Michaels.
I can see that. He likes to wear the cowboy boots. He's got the Shawn Michaels face and build. So.
It's Cole time.
Yeah, no. That's not what they say.
Is it boss time? Is that?
No, it is never boss time. But yeah, so I'm super looking forward to this match. And I apologize because I will not be talking to camera very often because I'll be too busy watching this.
That's good. That's what people want to watch.
Exactly.
People watch TV.
Yeah, exactly.
My daughter likes watching people play with toys. So,
Let's all be quiet.
By the transitive property.
Yeah, let's all be quiet and just watch the match. And
let's all play with Bobby's $800 toys.
And by play,
you already knocked
yeah, exactly. I was about to say by play you mean smash them on the ground.
Yes, exactly. That's exactly what I'm saying.
Alright, so just for a matter of syncing up, Paul Ellering just walked out, and AOP is not out with him yet.
Here they come.
There they come. They're wearing. Okay.
Yeah.
They have some sort of ghillie nets over their faces.
They're ghosts. They're Cobra Commanders.
Oh, if only they were.
For real. They're wearing masks.
I'll get you next time,
wait. Oh, come on.
Nope. Terrible. This is awful. All of this is terrible.
Boy, they're going to be wearing masks underneath. See the big red eyes underneath Dum Dum's head?
Yep. Dum Dum's head. I'll get you next time, G.I. Joe.
Yeah. I say you flip the cage over just to screw with those guys. Like, just knock it over.
Yeah, no, this is, the whole ghillie net thing is just real dumb. I don't like this at all. I've never really been a huge fan of the Authors of Pain, and this is
Alright, here it is. Here comes their dumbass masks.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh, they skipped the masks.
Yep. They took the Authors of Pain took the mask off first. Roderick kept his mask on for some reason.
Which means they looked at the mask and were like, dude, that mask is dumb. Yeah.
We look like Army of Two. No one remembers that.
That game was good. What are you talking about? I liked Army of Two.
It was good.
Yeah.
But no one remembers it.
This kid's like, why am I here?
I don't why would you dress up like them?
To show a united
front.
Well,
it's just the shield. It's a new version of the shield.
Oh, man, yeah.
Is that a fanny pack?
I really think he has a fanny pack on.
Dude, fanny
pack full of tacks.
He needs all the utilitarian military stuff he can get in his fanny pack. You know?
Just the
wire cutters to cut out of the
to get out of the cage.
Yeah, exactly.
I wonder if he's gonna get powerbombed too many times and then have Elegante come save him.
No, that's not gonna happen.
I think that should happen.
If anyone's showing up, it's Glacier.
Oh God, please no. You know he's still wrestling.
Yeah. He showed up in an ROH show.
He is. What's great about him is I was watching a thing about him. Dude's crazy paid. He got so much money from WCW, and it all went terribly. But he got paid in like the height of WCW, just handing out money. So he still owns the gimmick, and he gets to go. So he's paid for the rest of his life and sells the gimmick for fun. Like,
sounds good.
All right, yeah. Sounds good to me, buddy.
Eric Young and Adam Cole.
Yeah.
Just make sure we got.
And Adam Cole's running away.
Like, I'm out of here.
There's no rule that says you gotta fight.
He lost a smile, and he's running away.
Wasn't Shawn Michaels supposed to be a referee for one of these things tonight?
No, he was last night. He was. They did a show in San Antonio the same night. The same night as ROH did a show in San Antonio. So up there, it was Adam Cole versus versus Drew McIntyre for the championship. And it was and Shawn Michaels was a special guest referee. I think he ended up super kicking someone.
Oh, I would assume so.
Yeah.
I got a stare off.
Yeah.
Yep.
Cold time!
This
It's not cold time.
Baby!
Stop it.
is it Coltrane?
Woo!
Baby!
No, yeah. Baby is not what you say after Coltrane. You say, woo! Look at all that juice! You know, like in no.
No drugs, no jazz.
No
man.
gears, no Gears of War? No? Alright. No drugs, no jazz.
So yeah, like we were saying, there's going to be probably a couple silent spots. We have been waiting for this match for the longest time. The second
I've
they
been
announced
waiting for Matthew Broderick to show up. God damn it.
this is not that. Not that again.
Adam Cole's trying to get out.
Well, it doesn't matter. You can't win until all the.
Yeah,
you can't win
they're
until
all
everyone's
in.
entered
But
the
still,
ring.
you can
Anyway.
avoid damage.
So we got a few people watching here in the chat. Put in who you think's got this thing tonight. Chris and I got Sanity.
Yeah.
And Martin is saying possibly Undisputed Era.
Yeah. And of course, because we've said the authors of pain are going to win it.
Yeah.
And no one will be happy. Even the authors of pain's families in whatever whatever nondescript ethnic place they live in.
That's from an old video. If you guys go back, I have cousins that look exactly like these guys. So the whole time I thought they were Puerto Rican dudes, and you find out that one's from like Croatia or something.
One of them's Kosovan Albanian,
Kosovo,
and the other one is
Which you should
Sikh.
Mass-
He's Sikh.
Sikh. Okay. So yeah, it was funny. I was like, are they Puerto Rican guys? I know that there was a little influx of Puerto Rican talent from the Puerto Rican wrestling associations down there.
What you should do is dress your cousins up in those ghillie suit.
I don't know how to make them because they didn't show the masks.
Just watch
What
it
kind of
play
designer-
RF2.
Yeah, there you go. What kind
There
of
you go.
designer are you, man?
I can't see through a ghillie mask.
Terrible.
Yeah.
Just terrible.
Just the worst.
See,
No.
always
It's a damn good thing you edit this
Yeah,
podcast.
exactly.
I like Wargames, but this is a situation that they always got into switching rings for fun.
Yeah.
There's no real reason for it, so it's
just like,
cool
I
if
gotta
everyone's
get
there.
away. Oh,
Yeah.
I'm gonna go into this next ring, and I'm gonna have to wrestle.
I only move 15 feet away.
Yes.
Adam Cole, firmly in control so far.
Cold time.
It's not what they say. I know you're going to try and make this into a Alexa Bliss thing, but it's not going to happen.
We say it enough times, it'll happen.
Yeah. No,
Let's put that in the chat.
Hashtag
Cold time.
I chose Sanity, but now knowing that Authors of Pain have a scrappy, like the underdog guy, they're gonna win. They're gonna win now.
They do have the scrappy underdog.
I love how you've been watching this match for all of 2 minutes. You already like, oh yeah, no, he's a scrappy underdog.
Exactly. He's a little engine that could,
I mean, good on Roderick Strong. It shows he's got a strong character that you were able to pick out that damn quickly.
Yeah, I mean, this other guy, this Shawn Michaels light. All I got from him, is baby. I don't know what that means.
He's Shawn Michaels without the drugs and the losing of the smile.
Oh, so you say he still has a smile? He's not going to talk shit to
As long
crazy
as-
guys.
as long as-
Exactly, yeah. He's never lost a smile because he didn't get the shit kicked out of him by a bunch of
All right,
Marines.
we got 3, 2, 1. All right, the cage is about to open.
By a bunch of leathernecks.
What do we got?
There you go.
Undisputed Era.
Yeah, so Fish and O'Reilly are coming in.
Unlock
Come on, Drake! Come on,
Drake, you jabroni! Drake totally botched the opening of the gate. Oh man, that was bad.
Yeah.
Drake ref, you really dropped the ball on this one.
Drake ref.
Now, see, Adam Cole's never going to lose a smile because as long as it's Cole time, then, you can't.
So is that why Shawn Michaels lost a smile?
Yes.
It wasn't HBK time.
It has nothing to do with getting jumped by a bunch of leathernecks.
Exactly.
It was Navy guys, not Marines.
Oh, okay. Nothing to do with getting jumped by a bunch of, I don't know, what do they call themselves? Loggerhead turtles? Who knows? Frankly, who cares?
Seamen?
Yeah, exactly. By a bunch
Frogs?
of seamen.
Frogs? Is that? I think that's a
No,
marine.
those are
Is that-
French people.
Yeah.
We're just going for it. And we lost 4 viewers.
They're only French viewers. Whatever.
And we somehow gained 3 viewers. Hey, what are we doing?
What if we lost French viewers, but we gained Alsace-Lorraine
Yeah.
viewers?
Going after that all-important Alsace-Lorraine. When you put that in our mission
Here
statement,
comes-
I questioned it.
Alright, we gotta get some blood here.
No.
So, we actually didn't get that. We didn't get it going.
Oh my
That was
God.
gorgeous.
Yeah.
I think it's gonna be Eric Young to bleed and one of the authors of Pain. And you were saying Fisher O'Reilly.
Yeah,
I think it's Eric Young.
Who's the scrappy young
Roderick Strong.
That's
I
Roderick
think he's
Strong.
gonna bleed. Yeah.
And we seriously did lose a viewer.
I'm sorry, French. Come back and watch the video. Les view the video. Le video.
Oh,
Oof.
God.
What I love about Eric Young right now, he's really holding on, and he's got a pretty solid mohawk going, except for the giant bald patch.
Yeah.
Brother, give it up. It's all right, man.
What I love about Eric Young is he sounds like Tom Waits gargling hot fat
Oh yeah, dude, he's rough.
because he's had multiple throat surgeries.
Oof.
Nice.
Yeah. This crappy young underdog just got put through a fine mesh.
Yeah. One of my friends watched. Speaking of the bald thing going on, one of my friends watched one of our videos, and she asked me if it was on purpose that we grew had the beards with the shaved head, and I said no, it's just a big balding coincidence.
That's pretty. It's a male pattern baldness coincidence.
That's why I can't grow a beard. It's because I still have hair. On my head.
Exactly, that's what it is. Your hair has not migrated.
Migrated down.
yet.
Yep, that's exactly it. Damn it! That's I look so weird with a shaved head. All right, so next, nope. Looks like Authors of Pain, and the Spotlight guy screwed
come
that
on,
one
Drake.
Come on, Drake, open it.
Dude, he can't. Yeah, what?
No, that's not Drake.
up. That's
okay.
not Drake Ref.
He's like, hold on, I need my ghillie suit helmet.
Rip off the door, dude.
Dude, yeah, 2 people can't.
No, they're trying to hold it shut. The classic slam you with the door.
So why is Authors of Pain and a
Roderick
dude,
Strong together?
a dude that doesn't really fit?
So Roderick Strong used to work a lot in ROH with Adam Cole and Fish and O'Reilly. So when Fish and O'Reilly and Adam Cole came in, they basically offered him a position, and he initially said, "Yeah, I'll take it," and then slapped it away and betrayed them, and they basically needed a third to go with Authors of Pain because Authors of Pain go up against Sanity, and they have 3
Oh!
people. Good God!
So we just had one of the Authors of Pain straight up throw Adam Cole from ring to ring.
That was not Cole time.
No.
We gotta figure
Here
out
we
their
go,
names.
another one. Yeah. Oh, Eric Young going right over.
We gotta figure out their names.
Who's that?
Terax and Zamet.
Oh no, it's Akam and Razor.
Yes.
No, Terax and Zamet. Let's just call
Terax and Zamet. Okay. And, nice, throwing Roderick Strong over to.
Nice.
Come on, you scrappy young
you
upstart. Let's toss you.
Scrappy young missile. You call him a scrappy young upstart. He's like 37.
He looks young. He looks young.
The man's got a family.
Good God, that man's got a family. Look at Adam Cole. Landed right on either Fish or O'Reilly.
Fish and O'Reilly reminds me of an auto parts store. Come on down to Fish and O'Reilly Auto Part.
Well, that's where
there is an
O'Reilly
O'Reilly
Auto
Auto
Parts
Parts.
came from. Fish was a part of it, and then he started embezzling, so
He
they had
backed
to get
out.
rid of him. He started his own fish shop.
There you go.
They don't sell fish.
It's a cheeseburger place.
Exactly. It's
really just not
it's
good.
very confusing. No one goes there.
But because he embezzled all that money, it stays
he's
open.
Fine,
Yeah.
exactly. He's got no worries. Oh, now they're yelling at each other. Ah, Tamak Zama.
Nice spot.
I gotta say, I am a fan of just calling these guys the G.I. Joe dudes.
They pretty much are the G.I. Joes.
Oh, and there's
Our little
Duke.
Flint.
Yeah, there
Flint,
is,
that's
yeah.
right. Yeah, Duke was the blonde one.
Yeah, no,
Flint.
yeah, Flint was his, I think it was his brother or his cousin or something.
Who knows?
And I remember they were related.
Where's Hard Part when we need him?
Hard
He would
Part.
know.
Josh would know, actually. Josh is super into to G.I. Joe. Like, in the same way that I have to avoid getting into Sideshow and Hot Toys figures, because I just know that is a bottomless pit where I will spend tons of money. That's how Josh is about Real American Hero.
Ah, okay.
I wonder who's going to come in next.
God, that whole thing just must smell like clam chowder. Somehow they were in a cage, but the cage could contain the smell. Think about that.
The cage is a step below Bray Wyatt. That's what it is.
Whoa,
That's what it is.
yes! Alexander Wolf has a police baton for some reason.
Pull it out of his fanny pack?
Yeah, I think he did. No, he pulled out of his rancid tights. His tights that smell of week-old bisque.
Oh, nice. Hey, I'll tell you, they're doing the right thing right now.
Yep.
Hardcore up the cage. There's no rule that says you can't.
But then he starts moshing.
Yeah, I love him. The best is you think, oh yeah, that's just his character. No, there's videos of him at, because they do a lot of NXT shows at metal festivals over in Europe.
Okay.
So there's videos of him in the middle of the pit dancing like that.
Nice.
All right, got a chain for some reason. Cause,
It looks like... Is he bleeding? Yeah.
Yeah, he looks like he's
dude,
bleeding from his nose.
Yep.
Like the top of his nose.
Yeah,
around
good
his
call
eye.
on that one. Eric Young, first to bleed.
Fucking Carney. It's old TNA Carney stuff.
I think Roddy might be bleeding too.
He is a lady now.
And then you got Lothar the Barbarian over there.
Lothar.
Nice.
He just pulled 2 tables out, because why the hell not?
Isn't the point of the cage to keep them in the cage?
Yeah, but he never stepped in, so he's never technically joined the match yet.
Okay.
Yeah, no, that is Killian Dane. He is from Belfast. His indie name was Big Damo.
Nice.
In a classic indie name. What's your real name? Damo? Let's just put big in front of it.
Oh, you got a kendo stick there. Oh.
Oh!
That was awesome.
Wow! Oh my
Beautiful
god!
suplex, too.
He might be dead. He seriously might be dead. I can never keep track of which one is Fish and which one is O'Reilly. But one of them's dead. The one without the facial hair. The clean shaven one.
Alright, let's get Thunder out of the bar.
Yeah.
It's funny because I seriously looked right at him. I'm like, all I could think of is Thunder the Barbarian.
Yeah.
It's Thunder the Barbarian.
Lothar of the Hill People.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, look, and he can't even close the game.
Where's Drake
He's
Rap?
like, my hand's too big.
Damn it, Drake Rap!
Drake Rep is really dropping the
Yeah.
ball. What? How is
He's too
this
busy. He's too busy, chatting up some high schoolers, for the next generation of Degrassi.
What is this jabroni doing? Why is he the one locking the cage? Or is he putting his own lock on the cage?
I think he's putting his own lock on the cage.
Good God, look at that back hair.
Oh,
My-
and he's swallowing the key.
Yep. He just
Or he's just gonna bite it, fall in the
Yeah.
ring, and then spit it out.
Yep.
Oh my god! I just thought, what if this dude chokes on a key? War game, the choking hazard beyond.
I would not want to put that dude in a Heimlich maneuver.
No, I would not want to put that dude in any
It is
maneuver.
true. Oh, look at all that hair.
Oh
That-
god!
What is it with maneuvers in you?
It's a-
What are you, a bloody tank commander now?
So remember, guys, after this this is over, we're going to do our Saturday night show. It's going to be a little quicker than our normal Saturday night shows.
He just landed on his head.
We have been officially talking now for about 2 hours. I think we'll have so much left in us after this one.
Just flatten Tomax's head.
And then our live show, our Tuesday live show next week.
Yeah, dude. Someone should have manscaped him before...
They didn't have all day, man.
True.
I mean, they just had a hurricane in Houston. You want another natural disaster to happen? That man's hair hits their drainage system. It's over.
Oh, God, yeah.
Oh, my God. I like how he takes out his own teammates in that one.
Gotta break some eggs, you know what I mean?
He's just
and then he's all like, oh, I can't get up. Come on, Shawn Michaels Light, get in there.
Cold time!
When I go out drinking, I like to drink a nice, cool Michaels Light.
So yeah, though. So this week our live wrestling show won't be on Wednesday. It'll be on Tuesday. Wednesday is the night before Thanksgiving.
Nice.
Got way too much going on here at the house. At the old Bobby T homestead, we do fried turkey, and all of my families and extended families come here. So can't do Wednesday.
All these excuses.
No.
Just no dedication whatsoever.
I think you need to explain to your family how Five Alive is more important.
Yeah,
I mean, your wife seems to understand it.
Oh
my God. And then the double pin.
She knows how important Five Alive is. May I put it in our wedding vows? It said, and should I ever have a podcast?
Should I ever start my own video podcast with two fat dudes?
Worst wedding vows ever.
Did your wife recite her wedding vows in Klingon?
You know what?
That would have been awesome.
Yeah.
Whichever one of Fish and O'Reilly this one is, he is getting thrown around like nothing. He's taken some insane bumps. Oh, there you go.
And he's just like, I'm just going to jump on and... Oh, that guy's O'Reilly. You can see it says on his boots.
Boots. There we go.
I can read. I are literate.
Uh-oh.
Oh, what's he doing?
It's
What's
either Tomax or Zaymont versus Lothar of the Hill People.
You've got Monchi-Chi versus... You
got Roadblock and Monchi-Chi.
He does look like Monchi-Chi, goddammit.
Does he have body armor or something? Is there something under his shirt? It looks weird when he, like, the front of his shirt moves.
No, I don't think so. Oh, that was a kick.
Like where that AOP is, it just looks like it's... Like there's a bag underneath it or something.
I think it might be just his belt. Probably got like one of those.
Yeah, he couldn't really bounce off the ropes because the that trash can was in the way.
Yep. Here comes Zaymont for the save. Damn.
Is that his
I thought he was going to try to slam him on the trash can the wrong way.
Oh yeah, no, that would not be good. Oh, he just hit him with... There's the chain. So that's what the chain is used for.
The dumbest thing. One of the oldest internet videos I think I've ever seen, actually. A friend had showed me probably about 2002 or so.
Oh, wow, that was pretty sweet.
That was nice.
Yeah.
It was Who's Afraid of the Guy with the Chain in the Gang? And... They show like a gang of people, and one guy's got the gun.
Oh, and Eric Young with the flare cell.
One guy has a knife, and it's like, ooh, stay away from that guy. And one guy's got a pipe, it's like, ooh, that guy's gonna do some damage.
Yeah.
And they see the dude with the chain. Like, he's got a chain, what the hell? And he just starts going, ah! And he's whipping the chain around like crazy. I'm like, okay, stay away from the chain guy.
They might have just murdered Roderick Strong.
Probably, it's good for rings. He's tiny. He doesn't exist to Vince McMahon.
Oh, okay. Everyone's taking sick bumps, and I don't mean.
Here comes something.
I don't mean like sick bumps. I mean just really
like,
disgusting looking bumps.
Yep.
Yeah. Now the takedown of the giant with the kicks.
Nice.
Kicks.
Too many
cooks in the
kitchen.
There are too many kicks in the kitchen.
There's too many kicks in the kitchen.
Too many fish in the fishing. Here's what I do know. It's cold time, baby!
It must be true because he keeps saying it over and over again.
Survivor
Oh,
Series.
goes the chain. Start whipping that thing around.
Survivor Series must really be the only night that SmackDown and Raw go head to head in one-on-one competition.
I absolutely love though that when every time they say it, I'm like, but wait a minute.
No.
I just saw this like 6 times this year.
Don't think that's your problem.
This is what I was saying.
Kayfabe it up.
Well, this is exactly what I was saying. That time doesn't exist. Things don't exist in wrestling. So the next day, it just didn't happen. It either did or it didn't.
I'm gonna wrap this chain around your armpit and squeeze your bits.
All right, hey, we picked up a subscriber.
Oh, nice.
Awesome. So if you're still watching, subscriber, what's up?
Congratulations for subscribing to one of the best shows on the internet right now.
As said by Bobby T's mom.
Yeah.
Oh, man, that elbow drop.
I'm not just saying that because I'm on the show, because if you watch this show, you know I hate these people. So the things that I say...
Nice. Break up the Eric Young's pin with the moonsault. Beautiful moonsault.
The things that I say are authentic.
Authentico.
Exactly.
I can't get behind this. I really can't.
Listen, it's cold time.
You forgot the bag.
I can't do that. I'm not cool enough. I don't have enough funk to do that.
Well, we were going to talk to you about your funk.
Yeah.
You've got funk.
You are that. Yeah. No, it's more of the.
But I showered today, and my mom bought me deodorant.
So basically, in the match right now, just so we know, they are just laying. Everyone's laying down.
Everyone's dead.
It's nap time, and I think even
man. I think Bobby T is dead.
Oh, shit. Okay, that was really funny. Oh,
Tomax is gonna kill O'Reilly.
All right,
Man,
yeah.
doesn't he know it's nap time?
Baby!
Oh, we're getting. Oh, yes.
No.
They smash.
They usually smash into each other, but they hit Killian Day with their butts.
So yeah, on our live show, we have a couple toys to look at, and a few things to talk about.
Killian's busted.
Well, so I think all of Sanity's going to be busted open.
That makes sense.
Because they're insane.
Exactly.
They're also just carnage straight to hell. There we go, right into the Kanicki's.
Do you name all of your genitals after Grease characters?
Yes. Sucked by Danny Zuko.
Check out the Sandra D's on her.
Also in my wedding vows.
All genitals must be named after Grease characters.
We even, instead of I do, we said, tell me about it, stud.
Oh, God.
Now,
I was phenomenally drunk during that wedding, so you very well might have done that.
Now, was the soundtrack to Grease played the whole time, like after the wedding?
I think we actually did play one of the songs, because my wife and I, one of the first things we sang karaoke together, and that was one of the things. Ooh, nice.
God. That lifting backbreaker is crazy.
Way back in our gang's karaoke days. Chris is still one of the best London callings ever.
Yeah.
I've never seen our gang do karaoke. Did they have that back in the 30s?
The silent orchestra's been around forever.
Oh,
dude,
man.
Strong's killing right now.
Yep. He is plucky.
Yeah, come on,
and an
Scrappy.
upstart.
Yes,
Holy crap, he got
Wow.
him up.
I don't even, that was basically an angle slam. I don't know what they're calling it, but that was an angle slam.
Oh, it totally was.
Now let me grope your under thigh.
Oh, come on. Michaels Jr.
It's Michael's Light.
Yeah, Michael's like...
And soon they're going to bring another guy in, and he's going to be slightly different, except he's going to be more colorful, and he'll be Michael's Ultra.
Michael's rocking.
Exactly.
We're just making like Mountain Dew versions of
Michael's
Light.
And then they'll bring in the Canadian version of Shawn Michaels, and he'll be Michael's Ice.
Michael's Triple X.
Yeah, that's what
Michael's Triple X.
3X.
No, that's the porn version of Shawn Michaels.
Oh, wow.
Labatt's Michaels.
Labatt's Michaels.
Michael's Blue.
Michael's Blue. Oh, that's when that was when that controversial series of matches where they split Shawn Michaels into red and blue.
Oh, yeah. I remember buying all the issues. It was terrible.
No, when Shawn Michaels lost his smile, he became Michaels Blue.
Yep.
Are they? Dude, I think this dude's about to get dropped on...
Yeah, onto the
metal part in the middle.
metal part in the middle. Yeah, that's happening.
Oh, come on.
It's concussion time,
dude,
baby!
I was saying earlier that what I'm really loving about this is they really researched on how to film this.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like, this is straight up spots. Left and right spots. This is also crazy.
Oh, my God.
It is cold time.
It looks like the authors of Pain have wrote a book on the subject.
Oh. I just puked out a book on how to craft. Written by the authors of Pain.
There you go.
That's the title of it.
I hate you so much.
You're just jealous because you didn't come up with that.
Yeah, that's 100%. You figured me out.
It's true. Dude, I figured out
What the hell was that? Wait a minute. I think Adam Cole has the ability to beat these men with the power of his hair. They were like on their knees looking at him, and he just looked at them, they both went, oh, and they fell down.
Yeah.
Like, what?
He's Adam Cole, baby.
Yeah, brother, you're about to get choked.
Because it's Cole time.
So yeah, escaping the cage doesn't win here. It's got to be by now that we're in the match beyond and you got everybody's in. Now it can be lost by submission or pinfall. Back in the day, these things only ever ended by people just being in a bloody heap, not being able to move.
These things ended when the cops showed up and were like, "All right,
yeah, like we think this is aggravated assault. Like we got a call. Is there 8 people dead in a ring somewhere?" But yeah, the early ones, I mean, they used to pull this cage out all the time, too. When you look at, we had looked at some of the earlier ones from the 86, 87, 88, and you look at it's like...
On a weekly basis.
They use it like 4 or 5 times in a year. And it's just a bloodbath.
And not just not even like the big stuff, like Greenville, South Carolina, you're getting Wargames!
Yeah, exactly. And then eventually it became part of Fall Brawl, I believe.
Wargames is the 1980s Punjabi prison.
With Matthew Broderick.
I think they even had Wargames in Maryland's Tate, North Carolina, home of
I wonder if how you get out of the second Punjabi prison is if you play the prison in a game of tic-tac-toe.
No. That doesn't happen. Stop bringing it up.
And then when you get out of when you beat him in tic-tac-toe and you get out of it, then you have to set the monkey free from the second cage.
All right, now that is definitely Project X.
That is Project X. Good God.
Oh, guys, so that really awful Michael Jackson thing that we watched at New York Comic Con, it was on TV last night.
On what TV?
I think it was on CBS, and it was never ending. I think they played it back to back.
Wow.
It was really bad, the whole thing. And
well, yeah,
I was at my mother-in-law's house, and it's on the TV, and I'm like, this looks familiar. And then I listen, like, ooh!
Tomax versus...
All right, we had Alexander and...
And it looks like Wolf caught his head on the table.
Alexander Wolf and one of the AOP just got broke a table.
Yep.
We got Adam Cole up on top fighting away the AOP. And
ooh, nice.
Eric Young with a neck breaker.
Onto Zammot. And Adam Cole's pulling the inchworm along the top of the cage.
See, what I know, this is going to end in just a suicide dive from the top onto all the guys. I mean, that's...
Shooting star press from the top of the cage.
Looks like O'Reilly's got a garbage can.
If he's shooting star presses from the top of the cage, I will go up and wake my screaming baby. My screaming, it's cold time, baby! Right in the face.
Just record it to record it.
Yeah, pretty sure you have your daughter taken away from you at that point.
I think so.
That's actually
the Department of Child Services is going to pick up your baby.
Yeah. Every time she starts to fall asleep too, it's like it's cold, like
it's sleepy time, baby. I can't sleep, Dad. You've been yelling it for hours.
Wow, your baby is extremely articulate.
She's 2 years old. She's like, Dad, I've had enough of this shit. I've got a migraine, attention headache, a little bit of stress.
I am feeling it here and here. It's really behind my eyes right now, Dad. If you could stop.
The truth is, she just gave me the stink eye. That's really.
It was actually pretty funny.
What the hell? He's gonna like snake his way into the corner.
Yep.
He's looking at the camera like, camera, can you get the hell away from me real quick?
I'm trying to cheat.
I need to get into this corner because kayfabe says so.
Well, no, it's also Killian Dane's gonna try and do the Shane McMahon leap. You see what he's gonna do to your man here?
Nice.
That was awesome.
That was pretty awesome.
He just pointed at him.
Dude, this match is everything I wanted it to be.
that
so
that
good.
guy's just flopping around like a fish, just
You know?
Like a what he
And
is.
Eric Young's like, all right,
Oh, no,
doing the
that's
Bobby
O'Reilly.
T. Doing the Bobby T.
Oh man, I should make that and put that in the Patreon. Just like whoever signs up, you get that as like your thank you.
To keep count, Alexander Wolf is not busted open.
Nice.
Nice. So all of Sanity's
All
broken
Sanity's
open.
busted open. Although it doesn't look like Killian's.
Broderick Strong's kind of disappeared here. He's been
Yeah.
he's
He's-
taking
he's
a few
there.
spots. No, he's there,
Yeah.
but he hasn't really done
There's the
anything.
plucky young upstart.
All right, does he try for like an elbow drop onto Young?
Dude,
Can we
Because
just-
Young is set up for it.
Can we
Yeah.
start calling Roderick
Moonsault.
Strong PYU?
Okay, did he just yell "Cold time"? Oh, baby!
No.
That guy's like, and he's just gonna get jumped on.
He said
Oh.
Adam Cole, baby.
No, I think he said "Cold time." He channeled his inner his father and said, "I have to put time on the end of everything. It's boss time."
It's always boss time.
He's
This
not related to
motherfucker-
Michael Cole.
I'm going for it.
Kayfabe. That's what it is now.
I can't wait till they
In
bring
the same way that Carl Anderson is related to Arn Anderson because he has the last name Anderson, which also is C.W. Anderson is
Yes.
also part of that.
Yeah,
family.
no, yeah. So let's not make that part of kayfabe.
Just for the record, C.W. Anderson, worst heights ever. I was just watching November to Dismember 2005 or whatever it was.
Why?
Or no, Hardcore Homecoming. That's
Do you
what it was.
not like yourself?
Yeah,
Is
he
that?
just likes-
Oh my god!
What is that? The Super Duperplex?
Yeah.
That's the Cold Time Plex.
It's a cool.
Except
time
he was the one that Cole
He
was
got
the one that
plexed.
Plex.
He got
so why
Plex,
would
yeah.
it be-
Well, yeah,
why
wouldn't
would
be
the
his.
why would the movie name
as
for
long,
him if
as
he's
long
the
as
one
he doesn't
that's-
get lexed, then because he's
2
Someone,
and...
Oh!
someone's
Yeah.
pinning someone in that.
Kick
BYU.
It looked like,
BYU
you know what's funny? Like 4 dudes in the ring kick, like they all...
Yeah,
put their
yeah.
shoulders up.
It's
It's just that Pavlovian training.
just do you think their wives do it at home?
Just to get them out of bed.
I don't
Well,
know if
that.
he's dead or not.
They do that joke on the. They used to do that joke on the Big Show every now and then in house
nice.
shows. He would get knocked out or something, or he'd get slammed, and they couldn't wake him up in the ring. So they would. They try to slap his face. He wouldn't move. They pull his arm. He's 500 pounds. He won't move.
Yeah.
So they would get one referee to lay over him, and another referee to go 1, 2, and he would kick out of the. Like that's what would wake him up. Would be kicking out. It's one of the funnier things. Check that out online if whoever's watching. Hashtag Cold Time.
Big Show's punch though, still not as good as Alexa.
Alexa Bliss would punch the tattoo off of his arm with that punch.
But would she be able to get all the back hair off of Killian Dane?
Oh,
That's
dude.
the question that needs to be answered.
I don't
She
even.
would punch him so hard he would grow more.
Yeah, I don't even think the most skilled Asian nail salon place could get all of Killian
He'd walk
Dane.
in and take his shirt off and they go, no.
No, we're good.
Done.
We're good.
No. You know what? No.
No, they pull out a special menu. They're like, oh yeah, ooh,
Whoa.
all right, onto the diamond plate. Jeez.
Yeah, you can see the blood.
That was a pool of blood already.
That's Alexander.
Yeah, they must have hit the back of his head or something.
Yep. He opened himself up like Frank and Sonny.
Oh god. Yeah, he thinks it's 10 years ago
He
still.
thinks it's 2000.
Yeah, he's really holding his head right now. He just rolled over to Ellering, I think, to tell him, like, look, I'm really hurt.
He's like, hey,
He's like, I don't give a shit. I ain't your manager.
Can somebody come just spray some, like, Vaseline on the back of my head to stop this or something?
nice. Zammot taking that nice.
Come on, Monchichi.
Yeah, now the problem is, well, he's got to get up. Oh, he does have the Frank cut.
Yeah.
He has the Frank Reynolds.
He's trying to do his best Cena impression there.
Oh my god! Even with the Frank cut. He kind of reminds me of Sloth.
Oh.
Actually, he reminds me of the Bushwhackers. One of the Bushwhackers.
Because of the way he dances and such?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
here we go.
That, like,
the
he was stumbling around. Like,
PYU versus...
Yeah, come on. Dude, we all know the plucky young upstart's gonna...
Ooh, that was nice.
Wheelbarrow, I'm gonna wheelbarrow you!
No.
Oh.
Wheelbarrow into the... what is it? Eric Young's finisher is a wheelbarrow into... Throws him up and hits a neck breaker. It's amazing.
It really, like, I immediately became a Eric Young fan after seeing his finisher.
And then you heard his...
Yeah! Sounds like Luna Vachon.
Oh, God.
If she was hitting the throat with a rope.
Oh, come on, Michael's light. Here it comes.
Oh! Right in the face. 2, 3.
Oh, it is.
Yep. Wow.
It's cold time, baby.
Oh, man.
He's like, now I gotta go to a bar and find a bunch of
No.
stuff.
Alexander Wolf is like, guys, Band-Aids, please.
Yeah.
Please, Band-Aids.
Crazy glue, something.
Like,
Get
I've
my head
lost
back
a
together,
lot
please.
of blood.
Except he says it with a German accent. So he sounds like your mother.
My mother is a frightening woman.
Remember you said that. Those people. One of them's not tall enough.
Oh,
so,
Mort's there.
Damn Cole.
Mort's right there.
Of course, Mort's there.
I hate that guy. He gets to go to all this stuff.
What do you think Mort's backstory is?
It's got something to do with that woman he's with. I don't know if that's his mom or his lover, but...
Or both.
That, you know? I don't know, man.
Oof.
There's a blood... Like, they stopped going into the other ring, I think, after he bled all over it.
Yeah. Wow.
Jesus.
You have blood on that table, too.
Yeah, well, that's where he
yeah,
busted
okay.
himself.
It is just mayhem in that ring right
And
now.
like the ref's like, I'm gonna check on you, but I'm not gonna.
Yeah,
I'm
look
gonna
at Wolf.
ignore that dude.
Oof. He was the big bleeder. So the call of all of Sanity,
Yeah.
Good Show and Color, was correct on that one. So this is, yeah. So I was correct. I would just like to point that out. I'm always right.
Yeah, no, you got it. We were predicting Sanity.
Yeah.
Sanity still holds their belts, though, so
Yes.
they don't lose their belts.
Nope.
Yeah, you get the push going forward. That's really it. So
And I think Adam Cole with Almas as champion, Adam
Makes
Cole,
sense.
being a smaller guy, it makes a bit more sense. Although Almas is heel too, so that should be interesting. But yeah, this match was everything I wanted it to be. Just spot after spot.
Oh man, and it was filmed beautifully.
Yeah.
Like, I think that's really what got me the most here. Is I feel like you were able to get enough focus. Oh, nice! You were getting enough focus on everything that was going on, despite the fact that there was 2 rings. I never felt like I missed anything.
Right. I love that.
That was so good. Look what I'm gonna do to your dude! Smashes his face.
And then doing the best Bobby T impression.
Look at this. Jesus.
Just shaking.
Yep. Yeah, they were working on Wolf over on the other side while that was going on.
Alright guys, so I think for the show we'll sign off here. We're going to keep watching the end of this here. I really enjoyed this event. I think NXT, as always, shows up the main show.
Yes.
We haven't seen any reveals here of anyone coming in tonight. So
No, I think...
I might have seen something here tonight, but it was all pretty straight matches.
Yep.
Yeah, so join us with our live show here. We have been 5 Alive. I'm Bobby T.
I'm Martin.
And I'm Chrisa.
And yeah, you bought it because you liked it. Make sure
You're saying my line, and you did.
I'm sorry. Make sure you like, share, subscribe. Follow us at 5LiveVP on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. We do also have a Patreon, patreon.com/5LiveVP. Go there, help us keep the lights on. You get exclusive content and even a chance to play video games with myself or Chrisa or Bobby T, whichever you would prefer.
And remember, you bought it because you liked it. In Cold Time, baby!